good, measuring stick for you guys? Because you played with them pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was great hockey. It was back and forth. There were times when they carried the play on us. I thought there were times when we carried the play. I thought both goaltenders made some huge saves for both teams. So it's one of those games that, just it's awful that it's decided by a shootout, but those are the rules. So I'd like to play that for 10 minutes and see who came out with it. But I thought it was a really good game. Good effort. I thought you guys played really hard tonight, both ends.
Rista line stepping up in the play tonight. The play that was waved off the goal. He battles through two guys, drives it to the net. Drew said his game has been just incredibly this last stretch. Putting together that consistency here that you were looking for.
Yeah, in confidence. I think that's huge for a kid his age. Just to have that confidence. He's a different player since he's been back with Drew, and I think Drew gives him. He talks a lot to him, and he's always communicating with him. I think he gives him a lot of confidence. So I thought he had a big game again tonight. I thought he was really physical. He moved the puck well. He's going to make some mistakes, but they're usually pretty hard mistakes, so you can build those.
You've been riding Loon, and he's played well again. You can't fault him.
Not at all. He was excellent. He made some huge saves off the rush in the first period. All periods he made some big saves. I thought both ends of goaltenders were probably the stars of the game tonight. But yeah, Nathan's played really well. He's given us a shot. He competes. He finds pucks, and he doesn't give up on them. It's nice to see.
Obviously, the kill was big, but the penalty on Larson for slashing him. Let's see what you think.
I got to look at it. I didn't see it. It was down in the corner where I can't see. So I hope it was pretty blatant for it to be called, overtime like that. But it was a good kill. I thought we did a really nice job on it. And then we hit the crossbar. Rubio hits the crossbar in our power play, and Lukey hits it in the chest on a one-timer that he usually puts under the bar. So, that's a difference in hockey games right there. So it all evens out.
Do you like having some of your younger guys able to play against NHL caliber talents, even guys who have been winning how many points in the NHL?
Yeah.
Gilroy, guys like that. To see a team with so many guys with that type of talent.
I think it's huge. I think Ryan Whitley was on our last Olympic team, is he not?
Yeah.
So he's a pretty darn good player. So for our guys to be able to go against those guys and the Catanachis, the Armias, the younger players, it's a good test out there tonight. I thought that was one of the best. Texas obviously really good, Grand Rapids. That's a good hockey team right there. They've come a long way since even a month ago when we played them. They're pretty solid. They're going to make a good run here, and I thought it was an excellent game for them. But it's good for our players to play in those games.
You mentioned Luke. The second goal is really created by him making a hard back check, taking the puck away, and then the penalty ends up getting drawn. From where he's come from in the last couple of years, that sort of play didn't happen before.
No, he's become a 200-foot player, and that's what we've tried to emphasize to him. Since we've been working with him, is that to play at the next level, he's got a gift to score goals. But if the coach doesn't feel he can put you out there and play in situations in your own zone or difficult situations, you're not going to get those offensive opportunities, whether it's power play or 5-on-5. So he's made that commitment. He's been really good for us.
Would we go back in the lineup tonight? What do you think?
He's really good. He's really good. I thought he played with a lot of confidence tonight. I think him and Braden have good chemistry playing together. He was moving the puck well, and he was finding his outs, getting out of the zone. I think the big thing with Ruby is just making sure he's moving the puck quickly and then getting up in the play. And I thought he did a really good job setting the gaps tonight, which allows him to spend less time in his own zone. So I think it was a good step for him.
With that 4-on-1 out there and routes the line and is with one guy back and they don't get a shot?
Yeah, that was a huge play, huge stick play, and that was kind of the point in the game where the game was getting loose both ways. I thought teams were trying to really exchanging blows there and probably selling out a little bit offensively, because if they had 4 up in the rush, how many guys were back playing defense for them? So could have easily gone the other way, but that was a huge play and a good heads-up play by him.
You don't practice the 4-on-1?
Not very often. It's almost one of those things where if you have a 4-on-1, you want somebody to get out of there because you never have a 4-on-1. It only confuses things. Too many people.